Some stories are hidden, some truths are buried, and some mysteries are never meant to be solved. On this channel, we uncover real events, impossible escapes, and mysteries that still haunt history. Welcome to Z Mystery, where reality is stranger than fiction. In the middle of San Francisco Bay, surrounded by freezing water and violent currents, stood a prison that terrified even the most dangerous criminals. Its name was Alcatraz. The U.S. government called it escape-proof. Officials confidently said, "No prisoner has ever escaped from Alcatraz." But on a stormy night in June 1962, 3 men vanished without a trace. No alarms, no witnesses, no bodies. And even today, the truth remains a mystery. Alcatraz was designed to break hope. Ice-cold water that could paralyze the body in minutes. Strong ocean currents that could pull even expert swimmers away. Isolation that crushed the human spirit. Most prisoners believed Alcatraz was not a prison, it was a grave. A criminal with an extraordinary mind. His IQ was well above average. Frank didn't see walls, he saw weaknesses. John Anglin, physically strong and mentally calm. He had spent his childhood swimming in cold rivers. Clarence Anglin, John's younger brother. Together, the Anglin brothers had escaped prisons before. These 3 men shared one belief. Alcatraz is difficult, but not impossible. Inside their cells, they noticed something strange. The concrete walls were slowly crumbling. Salt air and moisture had weakened them over time. Behind the wall was a narrow service tunnel. Using stolen spoons, Frank Morris began digging. To hide the sound, they played music loudly during recreation hours. Night after night, the hole grew larger. Escaping the cell wasn't enough. They had to survive the nightly head count, so they created something unbelievable. Using soap, toothpaste, toilet paper, and real human hair, they built realistic dummy heads. Placed on pillows in the dark, they looked terrifyingly real. The guards never suspected a thing. The hole led to a service corridor. From there, a vertical pipe took them upward to the ceiling of the cell block. They removed a small ventilation fan and gained access to the prison roof. Now, only one obstacle remained: the ocean. Inside Alcatraz, they secretly collected raincoats, dozens of them. They stitched them together, sealed them with steam pipes, and created an inflatable raft. They even built a homemade air pump. Inside the most secure prison on Earth, they built a boat. That night, Alcatraz was silent. At around 11:30 p.m., Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers left their cells. Fake heads on pillows, real men moving toward freedom. They climbed through the tunnel, reached the roof, slid down a pipe, and reached the shoreline. Under darkness and rain, they inflated the raft and disappeared into the black waters of San Francisco Bay. The next morning, guards approached the cells. Everything looked normal, until one guard touched a head. It fell to the floor. The prison went into lockdown. Boats, helicopters, and search teams were deployed, but the men were gone. The FBI investigated for 10 years. They claimed the men drowned, but no bodies were ever found. Years later, a Christmas card arrived, signed with John. A photo surfaced in Brazil showing 2 men resembling the Anglin brothers. A letter appeared in 2013, allegedly written by Frank Morris, claiming he survived. None of it was officially proven. The case was closed, but the mystery lives on. Some mysteries never end. They simply become legends. If this story made you question reality, then the mystery has done its job. Subscribe to Z Mystery for real stories, true crime, and mysteries the world still can't explain. Like this video, share your theory in the comments, and stay curious. Z Mystery. Truth